This is basically the only light source you have, so this is going to make this extremely difficult to navigate. Especially when they throw a Mancubus in here after us, thanks. This area is so vicious. It's definitely one of the best light dark traps I've ever seen. Now, yes, we can cheese it by just switching the dynamic lighting, but you really lose the effect, and what he's really... Welcome back to Legendary ML Games. I'm your host, Joe, and today's episode we are going to be tackling Doom Zero. This time, Map 25, the Abandoned Compound. Alright, the music for this one is Adrian Asleep by legendary Robert Prince. This is the Andrew Hulshult remix. This map is absolutely brutal from start to finish. It does not let up. 155 monsters, 82 items, and 8 secrets to find in this one. Now, this map desperately needed the remix track because it's famously used in MAP25 of Doom 2, Bloodfalls. Let's go ahead and get all of our items, get this initial area cleared out, trap the Arachnotron so he can't move, get the Alpha Soul helping us back there. There. Now that this area is secure, let's go ahead and take out the Alpha Soul hiding up here. The Imp. Take pot shots at the Revenants down the hall. As we get basically everything behind the Revenants helping us. This area is just absolutely brutal to get a good foothold in. But once we get it, this level will be a jungle gym of fun. We just have to clear out all the nonsense first. There we go. Get all of our items, get all of our goodies. We can defuse a trap before it gets sprung on us here. Mainly taking out the Mancubus. Basically taking out the problem before he becomes a problem. There. And now to fully defuse the trap, just head on up. Chain gun at the ray. That way we can trigger the walls, take out the hit scanners, and now it won't be a trap. So what it would have been, when you hit the 2 switches and run this way, the walls would have opened up on both sides of you, and you pretty much know how that would have played out. So instead, let's go ahead and work our way around. Up here, now we have plenty of ammo. This area is just brutal. There is no other way to say it. Get the Arachnotrons help as much as possible with these enemies. They're very good with helping with infighting and helping thin the herd. Over here is security armor. Go ahead and take out the Hell Knight while we're here. We are on our way to reaching the plasma rifle. There's a shorter way to get to it, but I'm going ahead and using up our ammo while we've got it, just to make things even easier on ourselves later. If we do it the other way, you end up running out all the ammo for your plasma rifle, basically achieving the same goal. But they give you, as you can see here, plenty of ammo just around the pole, around this area. Even the shotgun soldier helps with that. And the Mancubus pretty much can help with everything. Go ahead and tick off the chain gunner with the Mancubus. Go ahead and potentially tick off the Hell Knight too while we're here. Get one of these 2 fighting. If they want, maybe. There we go. Alright, so now that our problems are dealing with themselves, let's go ahead and get the ammo, and we'll take out the victor. Well done, Mancubus, but we do need you to leave. Don't worry, there's a whole lot more over here. Now we've got Mancubus and Arachnotron that can fight. Think we got him? Yeah, we did. Meanwhile, we get pretty much everything bullying the Mancubus in the start of this area. Once that one goes down, let's finish the job. And this area is just about good. Got one more to go. Alright, so Arachnotron's down. Mancubus down. Alpha Soul's down. For the most part. Now we're out ammo, can't really do much at the moment. Let's go ahead and just run around, get some more. Just like that. Get some more infighting started, and we will finish our cleanup work here. Just like that, the entire perimeter just about of this map is good. Let's go ahead and tick some more enemies off HR. Okay, so one of the Revenants down, another one's still here, we can hear it. Go ahead and take him and the Alpha Soul out. The Arachnotron went down, Alpha Soul's back here went down. There is another Arachnotron right in our face. And fortunately, he's got some lost friends. Even more Alpha Souls to deal with. These things are literally everywhere. Luckily, some stim packs here. And let's go ahead, pin in the Mancubus with the Alpha Soul that's in the corner with him. We really need to just get around them, because there is a Berserk in there to get our health back up. Just like this, the entire perimeter of the map is secure at 80 kills. 32 items, and we're about to get the first secret. Let's go ahead and torch the two chain gunners that are in here. Now to activate the secret, you need to go back into this room for the door to open. Just like that. So the line def is just inside this room. Again, just don't run into anything. It's starting to feel like Sunlust all over again, but this one's nowhere near as vicious. Now we can get the plasma rifle, the energy cell pack, and shotgun shells there if we need it. And this is why I cleared the perimeter first, because this way we actually have the good ammo when we're going to need it. So let's go ahead and start making our way to where we can get the blue skull key. The yellow one leads to a switch that takes you to the exit, and the red skull key actually gets you an optional area over here, which is guarded by an archvile. That takes us to a bunch of secrets. Walk, don't run, to block his attack. There we go. Just like that. One less danger we have to deal with later. Now, let's go ahead and start getting the blue skull key. We can see here 1 and 2, plasma rifle at the ray. 1 and 2, let's go. Now we can hit this switch to get our way back out. Go ahead and lower all of our platforms, and let's head back. Now what that did is it actually uncovered these switches. So to do this, we need to hit this first, and then left, right, run, jump across, and that way both of those opened right in sync with one another. So that gives us the rocket launcher, that gives us the blue skull key. And now, let's go ahead, put it to good use in here. We've already cleared out the chain gunners. Get the health bonuses, hit a switch, and now we can go to the blue area. Plasma at the rate. As we have a very nasty introduction to this toxic area. Stay out of the light, just like in classic Doom. As we keep working our way around the maze here. Go ahead, smoke the enemies while we can still see them, because we're about to get into a room that you cannot see anything in. It's literally one of the most vicious traps I've ever seen, and there is no light amplification visor. Instead, we have an invuln that we can get that's hidden behind this secret wall right here. But you have to use that invuln so strategically, because you have to basically clear out this room that is in complete darkness. So what I like to do instead is basically try and coax the enemies toward me where I can actually still see, because that'll get at least some of them out of there, especially Spectre you can see right there. That way we can defuse some of this, again by just drawing them out of hiding. Throwing some rockets in different directions, since we can't see what we're doing. And the sad thing is, there are high tier enemies stuck back there too, which makes this even harder. Now to get our invuln, we need to go over here. Let's have the rocket launcher at the ray. Click that section of the wall, trigger this trap, which gives us a very, very unfortunate archvile. As we try and fight our way out of this mess. Gonna have to make a break for it. So instead, plasma rifle, whatever we can get at the ready. Now the archvile's down, we need to hurry. Because again, you cannot see 2 feet in front of your face in here, and you can see all the madness that is in here. Removing the problem before it becomes a big one. Okay. Now we can poke this to reveal ourselves. Not just a Baron, but also a secret backpack. Go ahead and coax the Baron out where we can actually see him. And as you can see, this area is just very, very difficult to get through. Go ahead and torch the Baron out where we can see him. Now, let's try and get through this thing in one piece. So to the right here is the path forward. Just walk and everything will reveal itself. We can get up here, and ideally you jump across to get the yellow key, but you can also jump across diagonally and get the red skull key as well, which is a secret. So let's go ahead, lower this, get back up. And now this area is open, so we can get to it easier, so we can also run jump for the yellow key. and the obligatory chainsaw. So now we have the red key, let's go ahead and put it to use so we can get the other secrets. So getting in where the archvile was, getting the ammo, and it looks like it's just a dead end with this ammo and nothing else, bringing us to 4 secrets, but that's not the case. One of these is not lit. Go ahead and poke it to open the wall behind us with some very unfortunate meatballs. This is another secret, but wait, it keeps going. Fight our way through this chaos. As you can see, we've got a mega sphere here, and some very unfortunate enemies popping up behind us. Just back into the mega sphere to make sure we've got a foothold here. And now, as we explore the cubby holes, something amazing happens over here when we explore where the chain gunner is. There's a wall section that's opening here, and it's also closing at the same time. And this actually grants us the BFG 9000 in one of the most glorious reveals I think I've ever seen for a BFG 9000 in one of these games. Literally tricking the door to stay open, navigating up that spiral mountain to get to it. Just amazing. And that thankfully gives us the BFG, gives us the Mega Sphere. Can we rest yet? 6 monsters say no. So let's go ahead. Let's get all of our health and armor as we continue around. Mainly picking up more energy cells so we can actually use this big gun. Again, tricking our door open. There. So we can get the other energy cell back. And now they'll pretty much max us out. Let's go ahead back into the room where we can't see squat, because we need to finish clearing it out. And something tells me BFG 9000 is going to make it a little bit easier to do so. Because even if we can't see, tracers will do their job. And all we have to do is just hug the walls. Make sure to hug the corners too for the random health and armor bonuses laying around. So far so good. Again, just hug the walls. There is the secret with the backpack that we unveiled that had the baronet. And this lets us out by the yellow key door. Get ready. And BFG go crazy. As we wipe out an entire group of barons. And the tomato. Another baron hiding back there. Now that all of them are finally giving us a little bit of peace as we plow our way through. Let's go ahead and finish this one strong. It says we're over the kill count. Still need a few items. I have a sneaking suspicion I know where they're hiding. Just change the brightness settings. I didn't want to do it when we actually had combat there. Now that we know that everything's taken out, I don't feel bad for doing it. And even with all the extra lighting in the world, this area is still hard to see in. As you can see, there was 2 more. You basically just skirt along the edges and you can end up getting them all. Nope, even more. Just like that, we're within 2. Back here, let's open the exit switches. Just like that. That gets us all the way in. We can go all the way now. You can see the obvious trap. Deactivate that before it becomes a thing. And no, there are still somehow 2 items on the run. There's one. Right there. Alright, and just like that, this one is done. Go ahead, hit our switches, 1 and 2, get through to the exits, and now we are out of here. I will tell you, this is a very, very fun and extremely difficult map. I think one of the most iconic set pieces in the entire map is literally the Blackout Room, because in there, as you saw, not only is it loaded with Alpha Souls, it's loaded with Revenants and Macubus and Cacodemons. It is absolutely sinister, considering the only way you have to see outside of just jacking the brightness up all the way, and even then you can't see that well, is grabbing the invuln, which only will give you 30 seconds to be able to clear all 4 of those rooms. So it's an absolutely brutal fight. On top of that, you're pinned in right from the beginning. This map absolutely takes no prisoners, and I absolutely love it. So again, if you're not already, please check out the Doom Zero playlist. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.